changed my elf name from Crumpet to Blister.
Well, Santaland Diaries, which is written by David Sedaris, and it's hilarious and wicked, just the sort of thing that we wanted to do for the holidays. We wanted to stay away from sentimental.
It was very funny, laugh out loud funny.
It had some really, really great moments, but then it also had some moments that were a little, whoa, this is what life is like this time of year for people that have these jobs.
There was a line for Santa and a line for the women's bathroom, and this one woman who had always asked me 1,000 questions, she was in my face, asking me, which is the line for the women's bathroom? I shouted, I think it's the one with all the women!
What people love about David Sedaris, what I love about him, is he's subversive, and his comedy is wicked and naughty.
Have you ever realized that Santa is an anagram for Satan?
He says not only the things that we think, but the things that we don't dare to think. He says them out loud. Politically incorrect is an understatement.
Yeah, I like David Sedaris. This is good, yeah. It wasn't too offensive. It could have been more vulgar, honestly.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. Said in good humor and good style. It was good.
She said, I'm going to have you fired. She was the second person who said that today. I'm going to have you fired. Go ahead, be my guest. I mean, who do these people think they are? I'm going to have you fired. And I want to lean over and say, I'm going to have you killed.
I change costumes on stage. I go from a seemingly normal guy to a Macy Santaland elf. And one of the first ideas when I read the script was that this has to happen on stage. It has to be a public humiliation. And I mentioned that to Irene Lewis, the director, and she said, of course, naturally.
I really thought the whole costume change in the middle, where he actually got down into his shirt and underwear, was hysterical. I didn't expect him to actually put on an elf costume.
Every night it still is very difficult and very humiliating to do. And I'm doing that in the name of comedy.
This is my work uniform.
This is the first time I have ever done a one-man show. So your acting partner, really, the dramatic excitement, if you will, of the piece comes between the rapport with the audience.
Well, I love the cabaret atmosphere of the whole thing, and that was just very enjoyable.
It's a very personal setting. He came out into the audience and really connected with a bunch of people, so I thought that was really cool.
It felt very natural to me. It just felt like he was really, really just talking to us. I didn't feel like it was giving a performance. I felt like, this guy who was sharing a part of his life, and there we were all invited to watch and listen to him complain about everything that he was going through, and yeah, I just really felt a part of it.
My sister Amy, she lives over a deaf girl, and she's learned quite a bit about sign language, and she taught something to me. So now I can also say Santa has a tumor in his head, the size of an olive. Perhaps it will go away tomorrow, but I don't think so.
The audience being my acting partner, if you will, it's completely unpredictable. I really feel like communion happens in a very visceral way with the audience. It's like nothing I've experienced in the theater before, and it's terribly fun, terrifically fun, and very exciting for me.
Definitely recommend Santaland Diaries to anyone who wants to come out and have a good time and enjoy a night with a cocktail.